The world of rock and roll has lost another legend. David Johansen, the iconic frontman of the New York Dolls, has passed away at the age of 75. His rebellious energy, flamboyant style, and unmistakable voice helped define an era of music that laid the groundwork for punk rock. Born on January 9, 1950, in Staten Island, New York, Johansen's love for music led him to form the New York Dolls in 1971. The band quickly became known for their bold fashion, raucous performances, and raw sound. At a time when glam rock and punk were still taking shape, the Dolls were already pushing boundaries. The New York Dolls released 2 albums in the 1970s, their self-titled debut in 1973 and Too Much Too Soon in 1974. While they didn't achieve mainstream success at the time, their influence was immeasurable. The raw energy and androgynous style of the Dolls paved the way for bands like the Sex Pistols, the Ramones, and even Guns N' Roses. After the Dolls disbanded, Johansen refused to fade into obscurity. Reinventing himself in the 1980s as Buster Poindexter, he introduced a whole new audience to his music with the party anthem Hot Hot Hot. His theatrical flair also landed him acting roles, including the memorable role of the ghost of Christmas Past in the 1988 holiday classic Scrooged. Johansen never stopped performing. In the 2000s, he reunited with the New York Dolls for a new wave of performances and albums, proving that their music was as vital as ever. He also explored blues and folk music in his later years, always evolving but never losing that unmistakable edge. In the final years of his life, Johansen faced serious health challenges. Diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and a brain tumor, his family reached out to fans for support through the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund. Sadly, despite his fight, he passed away surrounded by loved ones. The news of his death has sent shockwaves through the music world, with tributes pouring in from artists and fans alike. David Johansen's impact on rock and roll is undeniable. He was more than just a musician. He was a pioneer, a rebel, and an artist who refused to conform. His legacy will live on in the music of those he inspired and the memories of those who were lucky enough to witness his magic. Rest in peace, David Johansen. Your voice may be silent, but your music will never fade.